All right, welcome back to another episode of the Flozone podcast. My name is Jesse, and we have Sean with me, got Stanley, and we also got Zahir. So, this is going to be episode 36 of the Flozone podcast. And first on the docket, we got
Christmas.
Yeah.
How's everyone's Christmas this year?
Expensive. Expensive. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Yo, the older I get, the more I realize that Christmas is just like slowly every single year just not becoming what it was for me as a kid.
When you have to pay bills, that's what happens.
Nah.
I
had work Christmas Eve, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be tired.
Nah, for me, it's not even the bills. It's more like, it's not cold. I never realized how much of Christmas is predicated on it actually being cold. All of us being from Florida, it's kind of hard to get like a Christmas feeling when there's palm trees outside and you gotta light it up like it's an actual tree. And also, I think like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna have Santa at like growing up for my kids. And the reason why is because, bro, for how much I spent on adults this year, I'll be damned if my little kid's gonna be like, oh yeah, look what Santa did. Nah, little nigga, that's me. That's all me. You better appreciate them little Hot Wheels don't buy themselves.
Damn, your kid's gonna still be playing with Hot Wheels? You don't think that you're not gonna be iPad babies?
No,
Bro.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not.
The most they're gonna get is a Switch.
Exactly, Stan.
Leapfrog.
You're gonna be reading them scholastic books.
You feel me, bro?
You know, the ones that your mom got you when you were
actually gonna give your kid money for the book fair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you drop a 20, 10,
Yo.
10, depending on the age, $10.
Yo, your kid finna be butt dusting off the
depends
old
which
Captain
kid,
Underpants like.
It depends which kid, because you know, one kid might spend their money on stupid stuff.
Oh, like on the toys and stuff like that?
Yeah.
$10.
I know my mom was like, why would you go? You went and bought comic books? Yeah, I bought manga. It was right there.
It'll be like, this is a first edition of Naruto. Of course I got it.
Nah, my Christmas this year was like, I feel like as I get older, I realize that like, especially now, like I don't know if it was just a this year thing. This was the least it's felt like Christmas to me in a long time. I haven't felt anything Christmassy at all, like this month.
Yeah,
Like New Year's is coming up, I don't even feel it.
You don't see people putting up decorations no more like that.
Bro, like even the stores and stuff, like I go to certain stores, I'm like looking at the deals they have, and I'm like, yo, like this is all right. My sister made a Christmas list. I don't know what it is with these Gen Alpha kids and the things that they're into. There's like never like a focus. When we were, yo, relax, Simba. When we were growing up, every time I asked for something for Christmas, there was a focus with it. Like there's just like one main thing that I wanted. And it's like, I just want that one main thing. You don't have to get, there's like 3 or 4 other things. You don't have to get those things. Like if you just get the one main thing and not the 3 or 4 others, I never complain. And if you don't get me the one thing, but you get me like 2 or 3 of the 3 other things, I'm like 1 or 2 of the things out of the 4 things I asked for, it's like, then I'm happy. Like it was always straight. I never had an issue.
Me and my brother,
But-
it was one main thing.
No, that's if we wanted a system, that's always how it went. If we wanted a PS3, everyone needs to ask for it. If we wanted a Wii, everyone needs to ask for it.
Exactly. And it always worked out from, you know, your parents, because it's like, well, I don't have to spend money on 2.
Yeah.
Just buy one. And then,
Yeah.
Bro, do you know how the conferences that I used to have with my brothers, though, to get them all on the same page?
It's a war tribunal.
Bro, it is, bro. It is. The year that I tried to ask for a PS3, me and one of my little brothers are on the same page. My young, I'm not going to name drop, but one of them was like, nah, like, I don't want to do that. He's like, I want an iPhone Touch. Or iPod Touch. I was like, you're not getting that. It's $200 for one kid. I was like, you need to be smart. Ask for the PS3 is $400 for 3 of us. You know that if all 3 of us ask for it, we'll get it. He's like, yeah, we will, but like, I don't really want it.
Think of the
He's
cause.
thinking about the community. He's
Yeah.
not thinking about the
Yeah.
community.
And I'm like, you think that if you ask for an iPod Touch, you're gonna get it? You're not gonna get it. And I was right. Like we were right. Like he was shocked that he didn't get it. They ended up getting like iPads or something. Not even iPads. They ended up getting like the old Android.
You got a Galaxy tab.
You got a Galaxy tab. That's exactly what it is. You got a Galaxy tab. You got like an S2 Galaxy tab. Or
you don't hear chimes. You hear whistles every single notification.
You're going. But yeah, like it was always a thing. It was always coordinated. If we all didn't ask for this one thing, like the chances of you getting those little things you were asking for, you ain't getting it.
Oh.
So
while we're on the subject,
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of Christmas, I want to bring this up. I've been seeing a lot of videos circulating around of kids unwrapping their presents, and it's not what they wanted. Like I saw one video, a kid wanted a PS5. Yeah, he got an Xbox, and I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, is a child ungrateful? Like how
Okay.
So is a child ungrateful if he doesn't get what he wants?
This happened.
Is he ungrateful?
It depends on what the gift was. Because one year I had gotten an iPad, but we really needed a computer. Like the computer that we had wasn't good at all. Like it would take like 10 minutes just to load up Google Chrome.
Jesus.
And like I would have to stay at school to do like school assignments on the computers. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, I really need a computer. I really need a computer. But I got an iPad. It's like, yes, you're grateful for what you got, and it's nice that they did that, but it's kind of like, hey, I really needed this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to seem ungrateful for it, but it's like, it's cool, but I needed that more than I needed this.
To be fair, I think that video Jesse was talking about, I think it was a skit, but to be honest, though, I don't know if I can blame that kid. If it wasn't a skit, I can't blame the kid because they got him the Xbox Series S. It's like, yo, come on, can we be for real? It's like y'all don't even get him the regular Xbox. Y'all got him the thing that can that's like 30 FPS. It's barely next gen. It's barely this generation.
One mom got their kid the Lego Xbox.
Stop.
She was like, it said Xbox, so I thought it.
Oh, what? It doesn't play games?
That's sick, bro.
I would say, what? You can't play Lego Star Wars on this? I don't get it. Because I'm just like, bro, I understand where the kid's coming from, but in the same breath, you know how much a PS5 cost? At bare minimum, you're looking at $400 without tax, no nothing, no games, just console for the digital. $400. So I ain't gonna hold you. That's kind of hard, especially in today's economy, to be like, yeah, bro, the kid's totally in the right for this. Because while it's not what you wanted, motherfucker, it's all we got. It's either this or not. I'd be one of the parents to be like, it's either this or nothing. I don't know.
There was another one where I saw where it was a kid that asked for a gaming PC, and
he got a PS5.
The kid a PS5 instead.
Nah, that's ungrateful.
I wanted a gaming PC though, and that's the thing. Ungrateful. Like, I don't think kids realize how expensive certain things are, especially now. Because I remember things were always expensive for Christmas. There's always been a thing. Like, expensive things has always been like a typical thing. Asking for a gaming PC by yourself though, as like a 12-year-old kid, that's OD.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, kids don't really know the value of money. Like,
and you better teach them.
I knew the value of money, but I definitely was one of those kids who was like, yo, I want an iPad, I want an iPod. I never got it all the time, but when I did get it, I was happy as fuck.
Yeah, but the thing is, every time, I don't know about how it was for you growing up, but if they did get us these things, it was always the cheapest edition. Like, I remember they got us a GameCube on Christmas. I was thankful. I was very happy they gave us a GameCube on Christmas. But they got the other two controllers. They got a
Mad Catz.
It was like a Mad Catz.
Yeah,
it was.
That's a
like they buy you the Xbox 360, but they get you the 4 GB version. It's like,
yeah, I got that.
So like, my thing is like, yo, I'm not gonna even complain or whatever. But like, the gaming PC is different. It's because it's a $500 thing you're at, like, they gave you versus you're asking for something that's like goes up to $1,000. And if you're a regular parent, like, if you look at a regular gaming PC, you're just like looking it up regularly, just not building it yourself off rip. You're gonna be seeing prices of like $1,000 to $1,500. $1,000's low end.
The lowest you're really
right. And the kid probably would have been ungrateful anyways, because if they got him a $500 gaming PC, it wasn't going to be it wasn't going to be the everything, the holy grail. So he would have been ungrateful regardless.
Yeah. But my thing about it is that like the lowest you can probably get away with spending on a gaming PC is like $800, and it'll be like this is kind of worth it, but not really kind of gaming PC.
It's not because if you're giving it to a kid, they're gonna have to up like that time if they're gonna use it to actually game. Because I'm assuming this is a kid, right? They're gonna use it to game. Unless that kid is playing Fortnite all the time and he's just using it as a Fortnite machine, it's not gonna be worth it.
And also peripherals.
You're gonna have to upgrade it in like 2 years.
Bro, like things like gaming mice and things like that and keyboards. If you're asking for like, let's say you're asking for a high refresh rate monitor, a mechanical keyboard, and a nice gaming mouse. A gaming mouse, let's say $50. You're gonna be bougie. Keyboard. Let's be generous. Let's be generous and say $50 right there. But it's probably gonna be more. And a monitor. Let's say you just go like this monitor I have now is like 1080p and it's a high refresh rate monitor. I got it for $100. But I know for a fact I don't think that little motherfucker's gonna go for that. So he's probably gonna go for maybe like a 27-inch at bare minimum 1080 high refresh rate. It's gonna be like 150.
He's gonna want a 144 hertz. He's gonna want 144 hertz, 1440p.
Yeah.
Like that's what. And listen, man, like when it comes, especially for that kid in general, like I think people don't understand because gaming PCs and stuff like that are way more accessible. They're expensive, but they're becoming more of a thing now where people know this is like a regular thing. Like in 2013, that wasn't a thing. Like people didn't have gaming PCs. It's really because of Twitch and all these other things that this is like now a thing that kids want and stuff like that. But these kids don't realize like how expensive these things is. Like when I built my PC in 2018, bro, it took me 6 months, 7 months, and I was working to get my components, and I was making $13 an hour, and it took me 6 months to get my pieces together to build it. I didn't even pay for someone else to do it for. I had to do that. So the kids don't know. They don't really understand in terms of that. If you're asking for a gaming PC and you don't know that you can build it yourself, you don't know how to build it yourself, and you're just asking for your parents to buy you one for Christmas, like unless your parent is into tech, they're not going to know what to do. And if they do get you that gaming PC, it's going to be that $200, $300, $400 gaming PC that you were better off getting a PS5.
Because I know one thing for sure, none of my Christmas gifts were ever like a $700 Christmas gift.
Bro, I love my kids. I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know if I'm gonna spend a band on a Christmas.
Well, I mean, you don't know.
I don't know if I'm gonna spend a band on a gaming PC, bro.
You don't know. I mean, if I have it in my budget so where it doesn't affect my money at all, and my kid has been doing good in school, and he understands what the fuck he's asking for, then hell yeah, I'll buy it for him. But like, if I can't afford it, then yeah, of course not. You know what I mean? I feel like if you can afford it, you wouldn't mind spending the money.
But my thing is, would you even, let's say if I was a kid in that situation, I would be wary of asking my parents for a gaming PC.
But how?
Because I don't know what they...
But you gotta remember, we grew up at different times.
Yeah,
we grew up at times where asking for a gaming PC is crazy. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, bro, asking for a PSP was normal when we grew up. You know what I mean? Asking for a gaming PC is like, what? What are you talking about?
You don't want this Nintendo?
Not even. They talking about saying you better use this laptop that we got you for this computer that the whole house uses. You better download the game on that, make that work. So I don't know, but I feel like if you had the money for it, because remember, times are different. If you had the money for it, like the same example is like with the phones. We never had phones in middle school. I got my phone in like 7th grade, maybe 8th, and that was only because I was going to school like way farther than than the walk home. So they were like just to be safe. But nowadays, kids got phones in 5th grade.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like, would you give your kid a phone in 5th grade?
No.
Or 4th grade?
No.
My parents did. They gave me a phone in 5th grade.
Yeah.
It wasn't no
iPhone in it.
Well, but here's the thing.
It was like a bootleg BlackBerry, really.
Yeah.
But it's probably gonna be like your hand-me-down. That's the thing. You're looking at these kids like,
regardless,
oh yeah, they're spoiled, they're entitled. But it's like, what are the chances that you don't have a usable phone just lying around?
No, regardless, I understand that, but I'm just saying
because like I got a phone fairly young.
Bro, but even when there was usable phones hanging around, you wasn't getting a phone in 4th grade, 3rd grade.
I was.
I know, bro. My little cousin's in third grade, and this nigga has a fucking iPhone better than my phone. I think he has like a 13 or a 14. I'm seeing her.
Times are different. My little sister has a 14, and I have she has the most recent one.
But what grade is she?
15 to 14, and she's in 7th grade.
You see what I'm saying? 7th grade with a 14. Shit, 7th grade. I remember, bro. Not even 7th grade. I remember in 9th grade or 10th grade. They bought my phone on Amazon on the used one. Like they bought a used one off Amazon, and that was the only reason I got one. Like I'm telling you guys, like new phones, 14s.
I don't know if I would get my kid like the newest iPhone. I would probably
get my kid the newest, but you get them.
I'd get him like we're on 15. I'd get him 11.
Yeah,
because kids are pretty destructive with.
Damn.
Yeah.
On 11, you couldn't even get him to 12.
No, but he's real though. Greg's real though. You wanna know why? It's all fun and games until whatever your gender whatever gender your kid is, when they come back with that cracked phone, whenever they come back with that cracked phone, you're gonna be so pissed. Like,
no, you're not because
yes,
bro, you're gonna have to thug it out like we did. You're gonna have to thug it out like we did. I'm not gonna. You're gonna have to thug it out exactly how we did. If that phone is still functional, sorry, you're still using it.
Cut fingers and everything, man.
You feel me, bro? You better talk like this.
Have the volume on full blast.
Yeah, you feel me? We speaker only.
You ain't getting no AirPods. But hey, did any of y'all catch the NBA Christmas? Yo, this year for sports was so crazy. We got Monday Night Football and NBA all on the same day. I don't think that's happened for like a while.
I really feel like it happened 2 years ago, but I don't know if that was correct or not. If I'm correct on that or not. But I did watch some of the games. I caught some of the games. I caught the end of the. Simba, stop. I caught the end of the Bucks and Knicks, and then I watched the end of Sixers Heat. Oh, what was the other game? There's another NBA game. I watched
Lakers
too.
Celtics.
I didn't watch Lakers Celtics. You know what it is? It's always crazy. Those 5 p.m. games where LeBron was always on at that time. I never have time for them. It's crazy. I always say like that's the game I want to watch, and that's the game.
Yeah.
I'm always either busy or something always comes up, and I end up just like I have to go somewhere and do something. I think the last time I was able to actually watch the game, I was only able to like the most of the game. I watched 3 quarters of the game. I watched the first quarter, the third, and the fourth, and that was the 2017 Christmas game with Cleveland versus Golden State. And that was only because the house we went to was playing it. But in the fourth quarter, their house it was stuttering. So like,
tragic.
Buddy didn't have cable. He was like He was like, trapping for the game.
Yo, that's great. Yo, that man's a pioneer.
No, my uncle's a pioneer. He's a pioneer. Because I'm not gonna say allegedly, but he said how he did it, and we thought it was wrong, so we didn't do it either.
Aww. Look at you guys.
Letter from Comcast.
Yo, not Sean getting
who's
good.
Getting a letter from y'all getting a letter from Comcast?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
No. I know exactly what Greg's talking about.
I know what he's talking about too.
Yeah.
Those niggas be like, yo, $20, bro. I have you have everything. And that should be working, bro. That should work for like 2 months.
Yo, they worse than the Cash App tap in niggas.
Out of nowhere.
Yo, you know how
play about that shit back then? Like it was like, yo, we gonna cut your service off.
Comcast will blacklist your house. They'll do everything. You won't even be able to get it again.
Bro, they're sending my mom emails. They're like, my mom was like, "What is 2K16? What is that?" So yo, they tell you that I'm downloading this. I didn't even think that was a thing. I always thought that people lied about that.
Nah, bro. Them emails is real. Yeah, them emails is real.
Hell yeah, emails, bro. That's one thing older people check. That was their fucking email.
Yo, I used to hate it when my mom checked the email, and then she get the notification from Edline and be like, "Oh fuck."
Yep, I was just about to say, but
oh, you're a fool. My mom never had the Edline code. She never had it.
It was my email. What are you talking about?
I forgot my Headline login. I forgot it.
That's a name I
remember when I got smart. I got smart when they sent us that paper in the beginning of the year saying, "Hey, what's your parents' information?"
Filled it up myself. Filled it up myself. My phone number. You know, Stanley was late. Yeah.
Yo, I definitely did that. The teacher told me, "I'm calling your parent." I said, "Call him."
Go ahead.
Phone in my pocket, vibrating.
Ain't no phones back in the day. They was loud as fuck. It's not like today's phones. Like you would hear it through your pocket, touching nothing. Like just loud as fuck.
Are the vibrations not as strong as they used to be?
No, they're
kids,
not.
Bro?
They're not.
No, your phone back then, your phone would like shake.
Yeah. iPhones don't do that.
Now
your phone would move, dog.
Your phone would call you 10 times. You won't even know.
Yeah.
That was said for us, silent mode wasn't silent mode.
The thing about the iPhone's vibration is like it gives me anxiety when I hear that go on. Like I don't normally hear it often, so I'm like, who the hell is calling me right now?
No, bro, the iPhone alarm system, bro. That's like it's like wartime memories for anyone. Anytime that goes off in public, I'm literally ready. Like I'm like it's a stimulated response. Like, bro, what's going on? Yeah.
That was said.
Well, it's funny.
I already woke up for work.
People look at their phone. They be like, oh shit, is that my alarm? Oh no, that's not.
That's what I hate about everybody having iPhones now. It's like every time a notification goes off, like now I have to pull my phone out because I don't know whose phone is doing it.
Oh yeah, when you hear that, that, I hate that sound so much.
I think I'm gonna change my sound. That's because
so perfect.
Life imitates art.
Yo, he did that shit all fucking point. I checked my phone just now. I said, yo, is that me?
Yo, but really quick, yeah, there was a lot of NBA, NFL games. Really cool. We haven't talked about the NBA in a minute. The Demon's home. Ja Morant's back.
3 games in a row.
Oh, yo,
3 games in a row.
Not gonna lie, bro. Ja might be a thug for real.
Hey, he's a shooter for real.
Yo, that boy, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That boy was playing like it was street ball. I thought he was locked up playing in jail for a little bit.
Hey, that's what happens when you get banned for 25 games.
Really quick, do you think they get to the play-in spot?
Yes.
No.
Because I think they're only 5 games. They're only 5.5 games back.
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Look at what teams do you think they're gonna jump?
That is a good point. Because look at the Western Conference. The Western Conference is packed.
Phoenix is 10th right now. Think about that.
Yeah, but Phoenix only has 3 players.
Warriors are 9, I believe.
Yeah, but they're all washed, bro. They're not a real team.
I told y'all at the beginning they're fraud.
Yeah.
I ain't want to believe you though. I had hope. I had hope in KD. KD is playing some of the best damn basketball of his career. Like, it's so sad. It is so sad to watch.
Let me say the spots. So the top and the West is number 1. You got the Timberwolves at 22-6. Number 2, you got the Nuggets at 22-10. 3 is the Thunder, 18-9. 4 is the Kings, 17. I didn't even know they're the 4th seed. 17-11 for the Kings. 5th seed's the Mavericks, 18-12. 6 is the Clippers, 17-12. And then we got the play-in spots. 7, the Pelicans, 17-13. 8 is the Rockets, 15-12. 9 is the Lakers, 16-15. Yes. 10 is the Warriors, 15-15. The Suns aren't even in the top 10. They're not even in play-in contention. They're the 11th spot, 14-15. And then the Grizzlies are 9-19. They're 5 games back from the Suns.
They're not getting
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You listed off that. Nah.
I told you they're cooked.
You have to have 3 teams implode all this season. The teams that could do it is the Clippers, because James Harden's there.
The Clippers are looking good now. They're making my pregame or preseason prediction look pretty good. I'm happy that they're finally getting it together. But the only team I can see imploding are the Rockets, the Suns, and honestly the Thunder. Because I honestly feel like they're peaking early right now. They might be in the play-in, but a 3 seed for the Thunder right now, I don't know.
They're not gonna stay there. They're gonna go down, but they're not gonna fall lower than 10.
No, I don't think they'll fall lower than 10. No, I'm not saying implode as in they'll get to a play-in spot and not be the third seed. I think best case scenario, this dog is okay. Best case scenario, I honestly think that they best case scenario, I think they go to like the 5th seed. They don't end up staying at 3. I don't see it. SGA is a dog. Chet is a dog. They got some dogs. Lou Dort is a dog. They got some dogs over there.
Speaking of SG,
Josh Giddey is a
J-Dub.
Giddey is a dog that loves puppies.
yeah.
But I don't know if they stay at the top 3. I think they end up falling down to like 5. That's just me personally.
Yo, okay, I have a question, right? How legit are these SGA for MVP votes? Because I kid you not,
I don't like them.
I don't like it either.
I like it.
No,
Maybe it's because I like entertaining bullshit, but
we build people up to tear them down, bro. I hate it, bro. We gotta stop doing that, bro.
Thank you, bro. When we get to the NFL, I'm gonna talk about that because the whole MVP conversation is so stupid in the NFL right now. But in terms of the NBA, like if you told me like I have to pick somebody today, like
Joel Embiid.
Why?
Unfortunately, Joel Embiid. Unfortunately, like because the numbers, you gotta respect the numbers. Even though he's been putting it up against bad teams, it's like 50 points is still 50 points.
Hey,
I'll go Joel number 1 and then Luka at 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. No,
wait, what about Jokic?
Luka won, and B number 2. I forgot about Luka. Yeah, nah, he's different.
Luka's been doing his thing.
Yeah,
Luka's been doing his.
Luka had a 50 ball yesterday, did he not?
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
55.
actually did watch that game. I did watch that game.
He was playing with them.
Damn,
he wasn't even serious.
Bro, everybody I betted on yesterday lost. I mean, like not lost, but did the opposite.
Interesting.
parlays ain't hit. Parlays ain't hit. How does it feel?
Parlays didn't hit, bro. I was betting on these niggas' downfall, bro. They performed.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
What did we tell you?
Yeah. It's almost like you're proving the point.
I was sick.
How
much you lose?
Listen.
Yeah, how much did you lose?
How much you lose?
I only lost $15. I only lost $15
today.
Dude, that's $15 you're gonna spend on food.
Could got some Chick-fil-A.
Hey, but listen.
Think about it like
listen.
If I hit, I would have had.
All I'm saying is that's not addictive because we're making money.
$15 is a 3-piece meal at Popeyes, man. That just opened up.
Yeah, I just won 125 back, guys. So we back in the we back up. We back in the positives.
I told you he was gonna say that dumb shit.
Guys, don't worry, guys. We winning. We're not losing everything, now.
It's not we, it's you.
I saw a tweet today, really quick. I saw a tweet today saying about the Miami Heat: Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Tommy Jaquez, and 2 first-round picks.
No.
What do you think that would get you if you were someone where you? No, I'm saying I'm just. Oh, you're saying you would decline.
Yeah, I don't care who it's for.
No, I'm saying if you're the other team, not Miami, the other team.
Oh, if I'm Miami, I'm not offering that.
No, I'm saying, but who? If you are saying like a top player, what player in the league? Like, what do you think that can get you? That package?
I think you should split that into 2 separate trades rather than throwing all that for one player.
I agree, but I'm saying if you were like, what player could that get you?
All right, so if I was the Heat, like if I was Pat Riley and I was actually working and doing my job correctly, the 2 players I would try to look for is I would try to get DeJounte Murray to try to fill that point guard role that you guys are trying to have right now, and Jeremy Grant from Portland to fill in those 2 slots. You keep Tyler Hero. You still have Jimmy Butler. You still have Bam. You have the perfect starting lineup. Your defense is still going. Your defense alone is good enough to beat anybody in the East. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what Milwaukee's washed. I don't care. They're not a good team.
Milwaukee's not it, bro. They're like the fakest second seed to me.
I've been told you
Right
that.
now.
Dame's a loser. We all know that now. Whatever. Cool. Philly, they're not a real team. I don't care. Joel Embiid's gonna have to show me something in the playoffs for once before I actually believe they're in that team. What other team is there?
Orlando.
Boston.
At the 4 seed.
Boston's a legit team, but their coach is
Boston's legit.
their coach is fraudulent and he's a terrorist, so they're not gonna do shit either. So really, in my eyes, Miami is the favorites to go to the finals again right now, just like that. In my eyes. So I feel like if you make those two trades, you still have Tyler Hero, who's gonna give you 20 points per game. Jimmy Butler's gonna give you whatever he gives you in the playoffs. Great defense. Bam's gonna be great defense interior. Jeremy Grant is gonna give you that like Swiss Army knife, where it's like one night he could give you 30. He's gonna give you defense, just versatility, this and that. And DeJounte Murray gives you that point guard that you've been looking for the past 10 years. Plays defense, first team all defense. He could score the ball. You see what he does with Trey, him in there. He'll give you 20, 7 assists, great defense. You still keep the defensive identity, and then just whatever you got to do for the bench. And I feel like y'all are just the best team in the East, and I feel like y'all could compete with some teams in the West. That's just my opinion.
I like it though.
Cause I felt like
I'm not against that, but who do you trade?
Name chasing for me is overrated. It doesn't work. It has never worked. Name me a time where somebody traded for a star player and they became the champions.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, that's it. That's one and only.
Yeah, you said to name it, so I named
it.
Yeah,
no, I feel you, but
Pau Gasol.
Yeah, no.
Why Drexler?
First of all, the defending champs. Yeah, don't try it, Greg. Stop. Stop.
What we can't deny, dude, is the trade, dude. The trade that got the Raptors the chip. Come on, man.
No, absolutely. I forgot about that one. So Kawhi just
the acquisition of Boris Diaw in the middle of the season for the Spurs, dude, changed the culture.
See, this is where we're trolling again, bro. This is Dame is a superstar. This is what we do.
You don't think Dame's a superstar? That's not fair.
Dame is an all-star.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
That is very disrespectful.
I said what I said.
That is. Dame
I don't
is
like that, Stanley.
Superstar player.
He's not a superstar player.
What criteria are we judging this on? Like,
I think we use the term superstar way too much. I feel like there's never more than 6 superstars in the league, and Dame has never been a top 6 player in the league. I don't care what nobody says. He's
top 10.
I don't even think he's top 10 realistically.
So you're just hating.
Top 10 right now. I don't think he's top 10 right now.
Ever
in his career. You don't
hating.
Think he's been top 10?
Hating.
No.
Hating.
That's hate.
No.
That's
Hating.
hate.
No.
Top 10?
Hating.
I said what I said.
Hating.
You pick
Stanley.
a year and I'll name 10 players.
Okay, all right, okay. No, I'll name a year.
season.
2017.
What's the year they got to the the year they got to the Western Conference?
2019.
What year was that? 2019. 2019.
That was 2019?
That was
All right,
2019.
So let me think. Steph.
Okay.
LeBron.
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yes.
2019? Yeah, okay.
Who else? Anthony Davis. No? All right, that's cool. You don't have to have him. Who else is there? 2019. James. Did I say James Harden?
No, you didn't, but that's 5.
James Harden. 2019. Who won a championship in 2019?
Kawhi.
Raptors did.
That was the Kawhi's year?
Yeah.
Did he mention Kevin Durant?
Yeah, he already said KD.
I did.
Okay.
Giannis. I didn't say Giannis.
Giannis,
I'll give you. 2019, I'll give you Giannis. I'll give you Giannis.
Who else is there? 2019. We getting close. I'm trying to think teams.
The hate in your heart is clouding your mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Top 10.
Because I'm not gonna say Joel Embiid. He's a bum too.
Fuck you.
That I agree with.
No facts. 2019. I'm trying to think who. Kyrie's better than him, but y'all probably say no.
So in 2019, when he was playing for Boston,
I think he's always been better than Dame, but it's cool. Luka.
I'm not gonna say Luka in 2019.
Luka has been better than Dame since he got into the league.
In 2019, I don't know if I'm gonna say 2019. 2020, anything after anything after that 2020 season, I'll agree with you completely, but not 2019. I think they're he's very close. He's very close though. I'm not saying like Dame's not way better than him in 2019, but they're like Klay, right here and right here.
Was Klay Thompson washed in 2019? I think that's when he
that was the year he got hurt.
Oh yeah,
That was a start.
Give me Klay.
You're putting Clay over Dame? You're blasphemous.
If you switch Clay on that team instead of Dame, you think that the Portland would be better with Clay on that team instead of Dame? As constructed?
First of all, the way you guys are trying to do it is that, yes, Portland made it to the conference finals, but that's not because of Dame. Dame had a great first series against OKC.
Second series, he was ass. I'll agree. Second series, he was bad.
Against Golden State, that's one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life. Portland was literally up 20 in every game, all 4 games, and they got swept.
3 games, but
whatever. They got swept. They didn't win a game, not once. And Dame played terrible. That means the others are playing good enough to be up 20. I think his job, the superstar, should be good enough to finish the job. Mm-hmm. That's just where I stand. And I feel like certain players are protected, and that's starting to annoy me. Like, Damian Lillard is one of them, because they use Portland never had anything, this and that. But at the end of the day, when you watch these teams, there's certain people that's not performing. Dame is not performing. Kevin Durant's another player that gets protected and it's starting to be annoying. I don't like it.
KD has always been protected.
It was literally only the Warriors years that he.
But here's protected. The thing, though, like when you're pulling out like Dame, right? I think the thing that you have to remember is that, bro, you're telling me that like Yusuf Nurkic and like who else they had? Jeremiah Grant. That's. I
don't think they had Jeremy Grant. Did they have Jeremy Grant?
They had some forward.
I watched.
It was a bad team.
Yeah, like bro, like I feel like some teams are like
they overachieved.
Yeah, and also he's the only source of all. He's the only person you have to stop. Like, are you scared of CJ McCollum? Are you scared of Nurkic? Are you scared of anyone else on that roster?
No, we gotta put some respect on CJ McCollum's name. And that playoff run, he played great.
My question to Jesse would be then, why did all those players that we are not scared of outperform Damian Lillard throughout that whole entire run?
Bro, he's getting doubled like every play.
Oh, because he's getting doubled.
Yeah.
But we blame James Harden for choking when he's the most double team player that we've seen in this whole generation.
James Harden threw up 27 threes in like game 7. I kind of don't want to hear it.
The Rockets did.
But you see how he just said that though? How James Harden missed 27 threes, not the Rockets.
The Rockets did, yes, but like, bro.
And yes, they missed 27 threes against the greatest team ever assembled. And lost by a close game. But James Harden's a choker, but Dame didn't have enough help. Do you see the narrative we're putting? Start naming the players that were on that Rockets team in that game 7. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Oh, I can name them. Trevor Ariza, PJ Tucker, James Harden, Chris Paul, Clint Capella.
Chris Paul's out.
No, he was hurt for game 7.
Wait,
he was out game 6.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Was he out for game 7? Hold on.
Yeah, he was. He was.
He was injured. He was injured.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was out for game 6. I thought he played game 7. No, he was out.
6 and 7. Yeah.
He was out. Trevor Ariza, PJ Tucker, Clint Capella,
PJ
Eric
Tucker?
Gordon. I said PJ Tucker. Eric Gordon. Who else? Gerald Green. I believe he was on the team at that time.
Ryan Anderson.
Ryan Anderson.
Was he still on? I thought he got traded by then.
No, I remember vividly. He came in and got cooked for like 6 straight threes, and they took him out immediately, bro. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, well, you're saying name the player. I was able to name them.
No,
they existed.
All right. So my question would be, which one of those players would you take over CJ McCollum?
Eric Gordon at times. If Eric Gordon is on,
you would take Eric Gordon over CJ McCollum.
If he's on, if he's hitting.
Do you hear what we're saying?
All right, that's a fair point. But
the point I'm trying to make is how narratives is like we have this stigma on James Harden, how he's a choker. And James Harden is the only player I've ever seen where he literally has the ball crossing half court at tip-off, and they're already throwing doubles. I've never seen that in my life with any other player in the history of the game. That's how dangerous he was. So he's dealing, but we're going to say he missed 27 threes and choked. So he's a choker. Even though in the season he had that 30-point streak he had, we've never seen anything like that since Kobe.
Bro, he was putting up he averaged 36 that season?
Triple double out the ass.
Yeah.
While giving you 11 assists.
That was like an MVP season.
but he's a choker. But we're gonna say Dame doesn't have help. When I'm watching,
No, Dame is a playoff underperformer.
Dame is literally blowing games. Yes, Drew Holiday cooked them, and that was the greatest defense I ever seen in my life. But there's times where it's like, Denver don't have no real defenders. Why was he not playing good against Denver? Because Gary Harris was on you.
Stan's making a case.
Shouts out to Gary Harris. I like his defense, but like Gary Harris was enough to just cook PG, and you can't score on Gary Harris because Jamal Murray's not playing defense. They look for him. They look for him on defense. So, but now you're choking.
All right.
I'm not understanding. So when I'm watching him literally underperform, but we're gonna just give him the scapegoat. Oh, your team is bad. Now, this trade that happened this offseason, him going to state or going to Milwaukee, I love it. I love
because
it.
He gets disposed.
Now he doesn't get the excuse. Oh, and the crazy part is it's not even playoffs. In the regular season, he's inconsistent. It's crazy. This team should be amazing because I was told that, oh man, how are they gonna guard this Giannis and Dame pick and roll?
Nah, teams are cooking them off, and their guards like. You can see that defense is not the same.
Yeah.
When Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton were there.
I said Drew Holiday is Milwaukee. They're a defensive team. They got to the finals based off their defense and the superstar of Giannis. Okay, yeah, we trade our defense for Damian Lillard, who's going to give us 30 points per game, but you lost your defense.
Brunson is nice, but if you're going to let Brunson guards just get... Brunson's great. Listen, Brunson's nice. Brunson can play. Mm-hmm. But if he's getting 36, and it seemed like it was an easy 36. Really have to work hard.
It was an easy 36.
It was a light. He gave a light 36.
It's in the flow of the offense.
Yeah, he's not even forcing anything, and he's just putting up 36. Then like in the playoffs, then I don't know, man. If Miami and Milwaukee have to face off again, and Miami is healthy, Milwaukee's healthy,
Miami's cooking them.
I wouldn't be scared to say Miami in 6.
Yeah.
Because if Jimmy has it going and they're not putting honestly, if Jimmy has it going and they can go ahead and put Giannis on Jimmy.
Bro, all we need is Jaime.
What are you going to do about Tyler? What are you going to do about Hami? What are you going to do about Bam? What are you there's other players that can do. What are you going to do about Duncan?
Kyle Lowry will cook them.
Okay, let's not go that far now.
If Damon's guarding him, he's averaging 30.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
Really quick, Stanley.
Trailblazer fans will say that Dame was always suspect on defense.
No, yeah, but he was though.
I'm gonna disagree. I'm not.
How is he going?
Like, bro, he averages 30 and gives up 30. Ooh.
Yeah, really quick. I just want to say it. Stanley is cooking right now. We got to cook Stanley really quick. The Pistons, 26 straight. It's about to be 27 straight. There's 3 minutes left in the game, by the way.
Nah, the game's I stopped watching. It's cool. We lost 27. Go ahead.
There's 3 minutes left in the game against the Nets. They're down 7. So, I mean, high key, like, if they can get it close, if we're already recording, is it live? Is this live? This isn't live.
This is live.
Okay, if they're recording and they cut it down to 2 and there's like a few seconds left, like someone want to put the game in and have a reaction to it, see if they can win it.
No, we're gonna lose. I already know we lost.
I just want to see Stanley's reaction because what is this? This is gonna be the record now, right?
This is gonna be my reaction. Jesse knows how I feel about this, bro. He's been texting me, sending me messages about this shit, bro.
I'm going through it too, bro. You know,
not 26 straight. I'll tell you that much.
Bro, let's gun for 30. Let's gun for 30.
Bro, we're gonna finish the season 2-80, bro.
There was a
reverse Jordan.
There was a poll saying how many games do you think they'll lose straight? I think they'll lose 31 to 40 games straight. I think they'll lose.
I feel so bad for Cade. I feel so bad for Cade.
Who do they have next?
I feel bad too. We have the 4th hardest schedule finishing the season.
And I kid you not.
Celtics next. Celtics next 5 games is Celtics, Raptors, Rockets, Jazz, and Warriors. Mm-hmm. The next good game they have a good shot at is really against the Jazz. So
and they cooked us the other day too. So
with no Jordan Clarkson, no Lauri Markkanen.
That shit hurt to watch.
Bro, we might get another Malice in the Palace just because these niggas are losing so much. I kid you.
They don't got heart.
Really quick, Stanley, what do you do then? What do you do to fix the scene? You're the GM now.
I could do a lot.
I ain't like that.
First thing we're gonna do is fire Monty Williams. He's the terrorist.
Wow. They're giving him $70-something million.
That's why he's a terrorist. He's the reason that we're this bad. because just it all starts with him.
Whole front staff needs to go.
I don't understand how we're on a 26, possibly 27 game straight. Have you heard anything that the Pistons are trying to do to win? Other than like, oh, we're gonna figure it out.
Bro, they threw out Alec Burks.
Yeah, that's very crazy. Why hasn't there been any trades, anything
because
done?
Terrorism. I'm trying to tell you. I know this is sabotage, bro. So I'm explaining to you because I watched most of the games for real. A lot of the games, like early on, like when we was like on the 7, 8, 9, 10 through like 15, the games were close. We're playing against competitively against good teams, but we're just. It looked like, oh, we're young and we're dumb and we're just losing these games. Whatever, cool. I watched Desmond Bane cook us for like 43. I'm like, he's not like that. I know y'all don't know Pistons players.
He had 49. He had 49.
49. See? All right,
49.
boom.
49. 49.
I know you guys. I know you guys don't know Pistons players, but who would you say is the best defender on our team?
Jaden Ivey.
I would not be able to tell you.
I wouldn't be able to tell you either.
All right, so on opening night when we played you guys, the Heat, we lost by 1.
Yeah, I was pissed that game. I was pissed.
All I heard is how, damn, the Pistons have a rookie, Asar Thompson, bro. This man's defense is amazing, bro. He had like 3 blocks on Jimmy Butler. He's averaging 10 boards per game, and like literally, and like field goal percentage wise, he's like a top 5 perimeter defender in the league right now. You know how many minutes he played on Desmond Bane?
6. Oh.
He didn't play a second on him. I watched him check in the third quarter when Desmond Bane started cooking, and he was guarding Xavier Williams. Who is that? So off that, I already knew. And we were up. He took Kate out. The lineups that he does, he puts a lineup of Killian Hayes, Jaden Ivey, Asar Thompson, Jalen Duren, and Marvin Bagley. That's which one of those players could shoot? Not one. This is self-sabotage. I told Jesse literally last week, this is what happened in the offseason. Draft night happened. We said, Monty Williams, we're gonna give you $64 million for 4 years. You know what his statement was? I decline. I don't really want to negotiate. I don't like the way the roster is constructed. That's what he said. Literally. This is on the internet and everything. All right, so how about $72 million? All of a sudden, the I don't believe in this turned into I could see the potential in the team. That's crazy. So off rip, he already don't like the team. Doesn't believe in the team. Said that he doesn't believe in the team. Cool, whatever. I'm upset. Whatever. We just hired a coach that don't believe in the team. Whatever. It's the Pistons. We do dumb shit. That's what we do. All right, so whatever. Cool. I'm waiting to see if we're gonna do any trades or anything, because we was the worst team last year. But nah, we ain't gonna do no trades, no nothing. It's cool. I guess our roster is just good enough. Cade is healthy this year. We should be good enough. Cool, whatever. Didn't say anything about what he feels about the team, this and that. Opening night, what do I see? Jaden Ivey, who was on a rookie team last year, looking like one of our promising players for the future, averaging 15 minutes per game. And Killian Hayes, starting, averaging 30 minutes per game. He's been statistically the worst player in the NBA for the past 2 seasons. For players.
They cut it to 3. Jesse, put on the game. They cut it to 3 with 2 minutes left.
Bro,
put it on.
Oh my God.
Put it on. No, we got to.
We
got to. This is content.
You're gonna get live footage of me leaving, bro.
Yeah.
I won't come back.
Jesse, we got 2 minutes left in the game. Come on. They're
All right,
3
cool.
2 minutes left.
All right, that's cool. I will give you the play-by-play of the sabotage and terrorism. We are watching Al Qaeda live.
Al Qaeda live.
Yo, you think they can do it tonight though?
I don't think.
No.
I hope they don't.
It's over.
I hope they don't.
No,
Damn.
See? It's already happening.
No, come on, that's great defense. They're just a little late on the rotation there.
Let's stop right here. All right, we give it a Cade. Pick and roll. No movement. Do you see anybody moving? No movement.
But that was a good bucket though. That was a good bucket though.
because Cade has to get it done. What if they win though? That'd be crazy. Oh yeah, he scored. Look at his face.
Oh damn!
Look at his face. I didn't even know Jalen Duren was back. I stopped watching.
Oh my God, yo, he's kind of carrying.
Kind of. He's our team.
Yo, Brooklyn loses. Oh man, they're gonna.
That's the thing. You don't want to be the team that like they break the streak to. That's
they're gonna be punching a Walker.
Right?
They said that the other day.
Oh! I'm sorry, Stan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stan.
Dorian Finney-Smith is the one that beat us.
Yo, it was promising though. It was promising.
No, it wasn't.
The game's not over yet though. Come on, the game's not over yet.
We was watching
40
bad defense,
seconds.
Open shot.
This man Stanley is so hurt. Like there's
I be watching the sabotage, bro.
The life in his eyes are gone.
Nah, they've been gone, bro. Just giving up corner threes.
Bro, but Cade is like
wide open.
If there's one person you can't blame, it's him.
That's a good closeout though. He ran out for the closeout. That's a pretty good closeout.
He was close to him when it already went in.
But whose assignment was that? Who missed that assignment?
Who knows?
Wasn't that what is that, Cade?
We don't play defense in Detroit.
The D's each.
We had a timeout. I guarantee Cade doesn't touch the ball.
Nah, that's not true, dude. Come on, get a quick shot up. Get a quick two.
I watched him
like
play,
32 seconds left.
I watched him play, bro.
Get a trap, hopefully there's a turnover.
If Cade gets it, they're gonna double him. They're gonna pass it to somebody, and somebody's gonna take a shot that's shouldn't be shooting.
All right, let's see if that's the case.
It's gonna be a bad three, a forced three.
What type of play is this, Monty?
Boom, boom. Did Cade touch the ball? Did Cade touch the ball? Answer the question. Did Cade touch the ball?
Yo, they're getting booed now. I think the game is over.
Monty should. We just watched Cade hit 2 straight baskets, call timeout, and you don't go to Cade.
Monty, what are you doing, dude?
He's doing what he wants. He wants to get fired and keep the money. And then go to the team he wants to coach for real. It's smart. I respect the back chase. You can take this off. It's already over, bro.
Okay, but then I guess we can shut the stream. We can shut the party stream off. But
I told you.
Okay, then what do you do to fix it? Because this is the reality, right?
Like actually
terrorism.
All right, so I'm saying the issue that they say with Detroit is there's no spacing for Cade to operate. In the games that Killian Hayes was injured, we played close games and Cade had 2 of the best games of the season so far. So we need space.
Yeah.
I would definitely trade for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, that's not
as a power forward. Then that spaces the floor. Cade could operate more. Then you start building from there, here and there. This whole we suck and just let's continue to suck. Keep getting draft picks. That don't make sense.
Especially this year.
Okay, then who stays? Who needs to leave right now? Who stays?
All right, so Cade stays. Jalen Duren stays.
Okay.
And Asar Thomas stays.
Thompson stays. Everyone else needs to go.
Oh yeah,
fire sale. Detroit fire sale.
I'll give him for free.
Now, if say you want cash consideration, nah, I'm good.
Nah, bro, bag of shit Doritos, something, bro. It don't even matter. Bro.
I see that donkey over there. I want it.
They could go. I'm willing to trade draft picks too. They'd be like, "Oh, we're a bad team. Why would you trade draft picks? Because we ain't go draft shit with it."
That's so you want the #1 pick this year?
Just trade it, bro. First round picks are overrated, bro. Trade them.
They kind of are.
I'm sorry, Stan. I'm sorry, Stan.
Nah, it's sick, bro. I'm like, bro, this is it's tough to watch, bro.
Oh man, we could cut that up into like a separate video.
Man, I could go hours about this terrorism that I'm watching, bro. This is nasty work, bro. It's so sick, bro. It's so hard to watch.
Yo, you want to move? You want to move to the NFL?
Yeah, totally.
Really quick. So the Dolphins, big Fins, man. After they let us down against Tennessee, came and showed up against the Cowboys and made the playoffs. Second seed in the AFC, and then the Ravens pushed they stopped the agenda. Oh, thank God, man. The Brock Purdy agenda has been bothering me for 3 weeks. I understand Brock Purdy is like a great quarterback and he's been doing great things for San Francisco. But my God, man.
Is he
great? As in he's been doing his job. He's been doing his job.
Don't say he's great.
Listen, no, you look at the numbers. He's playing good. He's playing well. But like, it's just the media, man. Oh my God, especially ESPN. Watching Get Up in the morning and hearing what they're saying about Brock Purdy, it's just sickening, man. I'm so happy he threw 4 picks yesterday.
You know the playbook. When the white quarterback starts playing well, and God forbid if a Negro starts doing something, they're always gonna go to the white quarterback like, oh my God, he's the savior. Oh, like when Zach Wilson played well against I forgot who they played well against earlier in the season. They're like, see, this is what Zach Wilson needs to do. He needs to bro, they just suck off white quarterbacks all the time. They all need, like, all those guys on ESPN need like their white savior to do well. Even Skip Bayless is like that. Even as much as he tries to say like he has respect for black quarterbacks, when they have their little white savior like Baker Mayfield or Jared Goff at one moment, like they go all crazy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it was crazy just because the Cam Newton comment too, when he said these guys are great game managers, and then a lot of ESPN like ate him like a dog for that comment, and it's like, bro, who are y'all talking to? This is Cam Newton.
Like he didn't will that team to like Super Bowl.
Yeah.
With an old Steve Smith, they did have good defense. We can't say like they didn't have help on the defensive side of the ball. But like, I don't know who these people think they are. Like, some of these people didn't even play football. Like, trying to say, oh well, you're in your mom's basement right now. Like,
I think I know who you're talking about. It was that one. It was a black woman, and I was very ashamed that she had said that comment. Am I echoing?
No, I'm like,
okay.
Look, do y'all know who you're talking about? This is somebody who's actually had to have grown men want to kill him on the football field. He knows football. Like, and I hate when people come out and it's like, well, where are you right now? Look at you. This guy has more experience than most of the people on your whole panel.
Yeah.
You have a guy who all he does is talk about trades and news. He's never stepped on a professional football field. Like, none of you guys can break down or dissect a play. Like,
who
are y'all?
I agree. No disrespect to Dan Orlovsky, but like, he's literally an infamous quarterback. He's an infamous quarterback, and we let him comment. He's allowed to talk about these things, and he's great at his commentating. I think I disagree with like 30% of the things he says, but to be fair, I never played quarterback, so I can't really say.
But here's the thing, though.
These things.
I saw a video. I'm not even in the football world, but like I saw a video of Cam Newton breaking down what he meant by his comment in the first place, and he was like, he said there's only like 5 or 6 players in the league. I don't know their names because I don't football. He said there's only 5 or 6 players who could essentially will their way into a win. He compared those 5 or 6 players to like a truck. And then he compared the other like quarterbacks in the NFL to like a trailer. They need something to propel themselves to the win versus the other players who are able to just will themselves to a win no matter what.
I don't even think there's players that can do that. I don't think there's not a lot of quarterbacks in the league that could do that. Aaron Rodgers being one of them.
Patrick Mahomes, he said.
Patrick Mahomes.
Josh Allen, I'll even say he's a game changer. I don't think he's a game manager. I think he's a game changer.
I think he said that name.
Me personally, I think Lamar Jackson's the other one.
Josh Allen's too reckless with the ball to be. I couldn't consider him to be.
It's so I was so upset because I'm hearing all the talk about Brock Purdy, when we all have been watching. I've been watching this season pretty closely compared to like other seasons in the past, where I usually just focus on the Dolphins, but I've been actually looking at other teams and how they've been performing. It's because like the Dolphins actually matter now, so it's not just me watching them lose every game and I cry, or like just be like, oh, like this things need to change. I'm looking at like who can they beat in the AFC, or how does the NFC look? Because if we get to the Super Bowl, like who would we even play? I'm looking at San Francisco, and they're great, but like Brock Purdy isn't doing much. He's just doing the right play, which is yes, it's. I'm saying that like it's an easy thing to do. It's not, but he's not like changing the game. He's not doing Mahomes like early Mahomes types things. Like the way they were talking about him for MVP. It's like, bro, like if we're asking the most important player on that team, we're saying it's Christian McCaffrey. We're not looking at Brock Purdy. So why are we even giving him the MVP award? I understand this is it's always been a QB thing, but this is like the perfect year to not give it to a quarterback. Tyreek Hill's almost about to get 2,000 yards. Yeah, this is the perfect year. And I think right now, if you were to say like who's the front runner right now, I think Lamar Jackson, rightfully so. But if Tyreek gets 2,000 yards, I'm sorry, we need to give him the award. Why? And I'm not saying that I'm biased. I'm a Dolphins fan, but if he gets 2,000 yards, why are we not giving him the award? Why? He's literally going to create history. Lamar has had a hell of a season, and we have not heard a peep about the Ravens this whole season by all these big companies, ESPN, FS1 Sport, all of them.
It's because they don't have Joe Flacco.
The Ravens are the best team in the league. They're 12-3.
Speaking of,
they're the best team in the league. We've heard all the talk about the Eagles. We heard all the talk about the 49ers. We heard all the talk about the Chiefs and how they've been struggling. The Baltimore Ravens are the best team and the best record in the NFL, and they have not gotten an inch of airtime in terms of being spoken about. Disrespected the whole way through. And Lamar Jackson's been doing this while his best tight end is injured, and who else? Like, and yes, the defense is great, but like he's not really working with much, and he's still making shit happen. You switch Lamar Jackson and Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy's not doing that. Brock Purdy's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like that 49ers team is undefeated. And I don't think that's a crazy thing to say if Lamar Jackson is on that 49ers and he's able to throw the ball to Deebo Samuels and Christian McCaffrey and he has that defense. Are you serious? You don't think he's going to go undefeated? Right now he's going to come on. I just think this whole NFL MVP discussion is so stupid. I'm so happy that he threw 4 picks yesterday because it just seems like everyone was so happy to just not give the award someone that isn't a QB. Like Dak was even in the conversations. Dak had a good stretch of games against ass teams. Why are we talking about Dak Prescott? He can't even score in the red zone. Why is Dak even coming up in the conversation? There was plenty of times he could have beat that Dolphins team yesterday, and great to give him credit. In the end, he showed up. He showed up and he showed out. Listen, he was able to get in that red zone and score, and they had a 2019 lead with like I think 2 to 3 minutes left in the game. So he did his job. But other than that, like, why are y'all uplifting mid? Stop uplifting mid. This is the perfect year in the NFL to not give the award to a QB. If a QB that's not named Lamar Jackson wins the MVP, then something needs to be done. Unless Tua balls out for the next 2 games and he throws for like 300. But even if that's the case, I rather give the award to Tyreek. Because like he is that offense. If he's not there, the offense looks different. I don't care if they outscored the Jets 30-0. I don't care. I seen that Tennessee game. When Tyreek is not Tyreek, 100% Tyreek, that offense is not the same. That offense is trash. Or not trash. It's mid. It's mid. Tyreek is on the offense. We're a top offense in the league. When he's not 100%, we are mid. So like that's my whole spiel about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is a game manager, and he's a good game manager. There's nothing wrong with being a good game manager. He's a top 10 QB in the league. But I am picking 10 quarterbacks or 9 quarterbacks over Brock Purdy. Not 9, 8 quarterbacks over Brock Purdy. Actually 9, because I'll actually pick Joe Flacco right now over Brock Purdy.
Joe Flacco been balling, man.
He's been balling out.
Yeah, it's so sad what happened because Cleveland, Baker Mayfield's playing well right now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the guy that they gave $250 million guaranteed is playing like garbage. And then the guy who's a backup, who's like 38 years old, goes on and starts winning games. Like, this is probably one of the worst deals that's ever happened in the NFL. Because how is the guy who's 38 years old balling out, and the guy who's had 2 years, like damn near 2 years off, is playing like garbage.
It's
and then the guy that you let go because you wanted the new guy is now playing better down there.
Does that say anything about Tampa and their system and how Tom Brady? I'm not gonna get into that.
I don't think that's much.
I'm not gonna get into that. Brady's the GOAT. I'm there's not really a point in arguing about it. But yeah, that's anything NFL you want to bring up. The Dolphins got the Ravens this week, so like high key, I'm expecting a loss. So like I'm not gonna be mad. It's just a matter of we gotta go 1-1 this week because we cannot. If we lose to the Bills after we lose to the Ravens and we fall to like the 5th seed, it's over. We're one and done. Actually, no, we're not going to be one and done. We'll beat the Jags or whoever wins the AFC South. I believe they're the AFC South, right? AFC South. Are they the South? We'll beat whoever comes out of the AFC South. But after that, it's like we're not doing anything if we don't have home field advantage. So we need to go 1-1. Because I think we can beat the like a little part of me, like I think we can beat the Ravens. Like 40% of me thinks we can beat them, but the Bills, I honestly feel like we can't beat the Bills. I don't know what it is. I don't know. We should be able to, but like just part of me is saying like I don't know if we can beat the Bills. Is this something about that last game and the Dolphins having to play the Bills that I've been seeing the past few years? That is just we just at least the games in Miami, like that's the positive. But, like, we just shit the bed against the Bills when we need to not do that. Mm-hmm. So, most of the times I've seen them shit the bed, they shit the bed in Buffalo. The playoff game in Buffalo, the divisional playoff game in Buffalo, and then the game that we had to win during one of the season Brian Flores was still coach. Where if we won that game in Buffalo, we make the playoffs. But we lost the game, and they, put up 49 on our head. So, yeah, I'd rather it not come down to that. If we have to, yes, we made the playoffs, but we gotta win at least one game to lock up the division. So, I have nothing else for NFL. What's the next thing? Jesse, can you? There was a tweet. I guess because we're just bringing up our own topics really quick. So there's a tweet that I saw. They said the tweet was hot take. I would pay $100 for GTA 6.
No,
that was the tweet. And this guy got cooked, and rightfully so. And he was defending it in the comments of saying that, well, if you guys think about it, the amount of money that they made to make this game, me paying $100 would be worth it. And
I thought he was
obviously,
I thought he was talking about like a special edition or something.
No, he's saying off rip, just base edition.
No season pass.
Black Friday.
Nah, but you want to know what's crazy? I'm hearing rumors that games are going to start going to 80 and 100 now. I'm hearing rumors of that, and I'm just like, bro. Like, there's a reason why everything kind of crashed a little bit and kind of flatlined.
What happened? What happened was
it's already kind of like that.
Game development got longer and more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guys, the game is already like that. Do you know how much people spend on 2K? People spend like $200 a year on 2K. So everyone's kind of looking at the system like that, and like, if people are already spending that money now, then what's going to stop them? At a certain point, people need to put their foot down, and every year, I feel like every year we get close. People buy the new 2K, and they're like, oh, this is it. It's like a drug, damn near. It's like, this is
it's coke.
I'm done. It's a this is the last year. I'm done with the whole VC thing. And then every year they buy it again, and the VC situation gets worse and worse and worse every single year. Yeah. So if I'm a gaming company like Rockstar, and they actually do put effort into making I'm actually going to give the guy a teeny bit of bail, because other game companies are already doing this. The amount of money that people spend on 2K and Madden and Fortnite and Rockstar, League of Legends, all these free games that people spend hundreds. If you ask people how much money they spend on League of Legends, you would be shocked about the money that they said.
World of Warcraft as well.
CSGO, the amount of money that people spend on these games. So if a game company like Rockstar comes out and says, you know what, base edition for GTA 6 is $80. Unfortunately,
I pay that. I pay 80. I pay 80.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch it on the discount.
Me too.
I don't know, man. If I pay 80, that's the only game I'm buying that year. And I'm not paying for any online. I'm not paying for any of that stuff.
I gotta wait a year for that shit to drop to 30. I'll do it.
Nah, they're gonna.
Say he's a man of principle. I respect that.
Rockstar, they're gonna make you wait for that discount, man.
Yeah,
it took a long time for Red Dead Redemption to go on sale.
Bro, the PS6
I saw Red
is
Dead
gonna come
Redemption
out.
$60 for the PS4 edition. $60.
Woo.
At Target. Yes.
Oh, you're talking about the remake, right? The remake, and not the remaster.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 at Target is $60. I understand that's it's a big box store, and like that's the reason why that's the case. But if they're still charging $60 for it, that's crazy.
That's
it's
insane.
a PS4 game. Mm-hmm. It's been almost 6 years now.
I'm sure people buy it. That's why they do it.
Bro, like if y'all don't just buy that game on eBay.
Whoa there, Buckaroo. We don't use none of those gray key sites. Whoa.
Wait, is that
we're sponsor friendly. Define legal.
Okay, all right.
Define legal. Like
I don't know. I mean, listen,
it's not illegal, but it's not.
It's not. There you go. Okay, because I bought Spider-Man 2 on there. It was like
really?
$10 off.
You can do that.
It was like $60 instead of $70.
Okay.
Okay, I got you. No, I thought you were gonna bring up that topic though, Greg, about the thing with the.
Oh yeah, the flash cart thing.
Yeah.
Well, recently I saw a tweet, and it was about a developer creating a flash cart for the Nintendo Switch. So you remember back in the days when anybody here had a Nintendo DS? How many of y'all had a DS?
All of us did, yeah.
All of us did. Remember that one card that somebody would always have? It was like an R4 card or something like that, and they would put it in their DS, and they would have all the games.
I had a friend
like an emulator almost.
Not like not really an emulator.
It's like pre games already in it or whatever.
Yeah, like it already had the games in it. You just had to drag it from your computer onto the. That's basically what they're making for the Nintendo Switch, and it's supposed to come out January 2024. And it works with all firmwares, every version of the Switch. I mean, that's something I might pay $80 for.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing. I would never pay something like that. That's disgusting, dude. Support the developers, dude.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. You don't support piracy over here.
Yeah.
It's trash.
Brody.
It's trash.
Oh, but you stream them, don't you?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Greg. Here we are.
You were just streaming something.
Just to watch my downfall. Shit's sick, bro. It's evil world we live in.
Hey, man.
What are you talking? That was League Pass, baby.
Yeah. League Pass.
Yeah.
It was a buff league. Yeah.
The UI was very different.
Nah, bro. When when you're watching it on Windows and he was watching it on a different type of browser, that's how it looks. It just looks different.
Yeah.
Bro, he was using an alternative version of.
Bro, I was just using our sponsor, NordVPN.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I never saw NBA League Pass.
I know. I can't.
I mean, they're going for a more minimalist approach in their branding, you know?
Yeah. I didn't know League Pass had Russian girls 15 miles away from you.
Hey, yo, Greg, chill out.
All them pop-ups.
Nah, I have no clue what he is talking about at all. I have.
Don't have a clue.
This?
I mean, it's almost as illegal as what Jonathan Majors was doing.
Jonathan Majors.
Talking about a bag fumble.
Bro, I kid you not.
Did you guys see that Ye had put up a IG post in Hebrew?
Yeah, he's like apologizing for the stuff he did to the Jewish community. But I kid you not. I think this is like a Trojan horse. I don't believe this for 1 second. It's true. Like, I don't believe this for 1 second.
It's too late for that now, buddy.
I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for any unintended outbursts caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to hurt or disrespect, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. Your forgiveness is important to me, and I am committed to making amends and promoting unity.
Damn. You wanna know what's crazy about that? Not only do I not believe it, I don't even think this nigga looked at the post. I think someone on his PR team probably just posted that for him. I don't even.
Yeah, I listen, man.
I think
I have such an issue.
If I had to guess why he's doing this, it's probably because he's having issues releasing his album, and that's probably why he's doing this.
But like the only issue I have is that I think the album name Vultures is a great album name for this one. Because that video of what's her name recording that, Jules recording that, it literally shows him in a room full of vultures. He's literally saying all these things, all these crazy things, and everyone is just like, yeah, like we're right behind you.
Like, yeah!
We're in a room full of vultures. Like, I'm not gonna let my best friend say he's in the same name as Jesus, Schmittler, and himself. I don't think that's a great grouping to compare yourself to. I'm not gonna record that and put it online as well. Especially if I know you're saying something that I don't know if it's gonna be perceived well.
Like, you just had a whole album talking about how you actually had 2 albums. Where you're talking about Jesus and stuff like that, and then to go and compare yourself to the man is just sacrilege.
Bro, it's insane. The amount of he's doing Olympic level of gymnastics. I'm talking about Simone Biles. Like, I'm talking about Gabby Douglas. Like, dude. Fucking levels of gymnastics. Oh my god. Wait, you're talking about the husband thing?
Yeah, I honestly, if we do talk about it, I don't want to talk about it too long. The conversation
I don't
is stupid.
know nothing. I don't know anything about
the guy,
it.
Let it be.
Black people need to get hobbies, man. Stop celebrities, bro.
They're like, she don't care, he don't care, but we care.
Like, why do we care, bro?
What are we doing?
Like, girl, we standing behind you. Like, man, get a hobby, bro.
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy? It's not even, a lot of the rage I've seen on TikTok is from white women.
Yeah, they're the on behalf people.
Yeah, I don't understand why this whole thing was a conversation. Like, I get why it's a conversation, but if she doesn't care, then guys, why do y'all care? You guys can't care more than her. Like, this is the person she sleeps next to at night, and everyone's like bookmarking, and it's like, oh, like we're gonna watch because this is a red flag. Dog, y'all just are unhappy. You guys are just unhappy. That's all it is. Like, if she's happy in the relationship, and if it works for them, it works for them.
I saw it and I scrolled past it. I was like, who cares?
Like, I understood the whole outrage and other stuff, like when she didn't say anything, but as soon as she said something and she kind of just seemed like she didn't really care, then like that should have been the end of it. Like, I don't know why people are continuously dragging it. Like, and then there's some people I've seen, like a lot of people on Twitter where they're like, nah, like y'all are taking it too seriously. I was joking and all this other stuff. It's like, no, you weren't. You were being dead serious. Don't say it's a joke now, because now she's saying she literally doesn't agree with you. Like, she literally said, like, it doesn't matter. He's allowed to see himself as the prize. Like, guys, what's wrong with that?
People are weird.
The guy managed to get himself to the NFL. Like, that's very hard to do. Not to diminish her accomplishments. Her accomplishments are great as well. And it doesn't diminish her accomplishments at all. If he can feel like he's the prize. He's an NFL player. How can he not feel like he's the prize? Like, you guys want him to have like low confidence because he's with someone that's famous? Like, bro, like that's so stupid to me.
But then they're going to get mad saying guys are sassy because they have no confidence. But, I'm not going to get into this.
Yeah, there's no reason to get into it. Listen, y'all are unhappy. Find something to do. She doesn't care, so why do you care? Yeah, this is like the shortest segment ever. It's just like, who cares, honestly? This is like, why do y'all care about someone else's marriage? A lot of y'all have marital issues and you're worried about someone else's marriage.
A lot of y'all aren't married and giving marriage advice.
Single as hell.
A lot of y'all haven't been in long-lasting relationships, and you're giving advice to this woman on relationships.
Some of y'all are side chicks giving relationship advice. Like, what is this? What does the world come to?
That's nasty work, bro.
Do we have any advice to this married couple? No, because I'm not married.
No,
I have
I'm
no
not
advice.
married.
I don't care.
I got no business giving people advice about marriage and stuff like that. I'm a single man. Like,
I am in a relationship. I am not married, so I have no advice to give Simone Biles. Hopefully they are happy together, and hopefully she's able to perform in the 2024 Olympics and like do her thing and get gold and bring it back for America. Other than that,
it's like the Olympics alone.
How much money they make off that?
Yeah, like, do they get just like a regular pay? Do you think she's getting paid like the rest of the team?
I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you though. My sister, my sister's like really into gymnastics, and Simone Biles had like a showcase in Georgia, so we ended up going to it, like me and her, because she wanted to go. So she she's good, bro. Like the amount of the things she's doing, like
she's the GOAT. But I'm just
she is the GOAT.
I just wonder how like these Olympic athletes get paid because
I think that's how they're getting paid.
There's a lot of bonuses, and bonuses are untaxed.
Well, I'm sure her endorsements are probably up there.
Endorsements. She's going on tour, like just for gymnastics reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm happy for her, bro. Good for her. Good for her. If she's happy and married, like, you know, everyone wants to be with somebody. Like, if she's found the person that she wants to be with, I don't think people should be upset about that. Like, y'all go focus on finding who you want to be happy with. I think that's the bigger focus. Let's not give advice on people that feel like they've already figured it out.
I'm gonna be so real. I feel like too many people are busy trying to give their own 2 cents on issues that have absolutely positively nothing to do with them. And I feel that a lot of people.
We're part of that.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are part of that.
But here's the thing.
I'm not part of that. Fuck that. I'm not.
No, but like here's the thing. Like I feel that people are trying to essentially give like general advice to very specific issues with no context, no nothing, no they don't know these people. Like they don't understand these people. I feel that we underestimate how different of a life celebrities and like just people who are in the public eye lives live. Like they live such an insanely different life. Like even how they met is crazy. They met on that dating app Raya. It's literally for people who are like in the public, who are like you're either
public
super
figures.
rich, yeah, you're a public figure, and you want to find love, but you just want to keep it on a down low. Like that's literally what it's for. It's Tinder for rich people.
Never heard of that app.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be invited, I think.
Yeah, you do.
One of those apps.
So I'm just like, bro.
They literally have a Tinder Elite. That's so crazy, dude.
Bro, Tinder has a $500 tier.
Yeah, I saw that. Is this like a real thing?
No, it's
now?
real. Very real. Very real.
What does that mean?
What does it get you?
Oh, I can actually look this up right now.
Is it like a Tinder Premium?
Nah, this is Tinder Supermax.
Tinder Supermax.
What does that even mean, though?
Means you're a star player. That's what it means.
Oh, for Tinder, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine me a Tinder star player, dude?
A Tinder All-Star?
A Tinder All-Star is
a Tinder Hall of Fame?
No, there's definitely some Tinder Hall of Famers out there.
Is this a thing, or you're just joking around?
Oh,
they know who they are.
No,
Tinder
the tier is
Hall of Famers,
real. We're just bullshitting off that.
Tinder tiers. What are we doing, bro?
Bro, they're literally locking up the game. Like, yo, can you imagine? Yo, tricking has gotten way too serious, man. We already have OnlyFans, and they're already taking so much from the creators.
I'll charge it.
I have one more thing to say, and then I have nothing else to say. I don't know if you guys been seeing a lot of this the Manosphere content wars. Been going. I don't even know if it's a war really. Myron from Fresh and Fit.
Oh, going at
really
Andrew.
Going hard at Andrew Schulz because Andrew Schulz is basically making fun of him on his podcast, and he was basically making fun of him for like the whole podcast episode. He was basically making jokes about Myron. And Myron's response was basically to call him out on Twitter and tell him that he'll fight him and all this stuff.
We need to have a boxing match, bro. We need to have a boxing match. You, me, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, he basically said that he's gotten like spoon fed by like Charlemagne and all these other things and all this other stuff. I don't know, man. I thought this was a thing of like not showing your emotions, and I just got very confused that was the response. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're making stupid people rich.
This always been a thing, though. It's nothing new.
Facts.
These Manosphere dudes are like, you know what's the craziest part about the Manosphere thing? I had like a long time ago, I had said that after Kevin Samuels died, there was like a power vacuum, and everybody was trying to gun for that spot that Kevin Samuels had. But now it's like, you see women doing the Manosphere thing too. Like,
just pearly things?
Yeah, not even just girly things. It's
no pearly things. It's just, I think it's a Twitter page, right?
It's a YouTuber. It's a YouTuber. It's a white woman. It's a white woman YouTuber. and she's just
weird, bro. She's
yeah,
so weird.
yeah.
She's so weird.
When you talk about prime time Hall of Fame grifting, you can't get better than that. That is like I have to respect.
I have to be with a black guy. And when I found that out and I saw who he was, because he had a little bit of a platform on TikTok, I side-eyed him. I was like, why was you ever with this woman? And you as a black man was, because Pearl has said some crazy stuff.
Bro, she says a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, you as a black man was with this woman.
She had like, oh my God, there was one controversy she got into where she got in trouble for like backtracking on something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But like, I kid you not, she's a Hall of Fame grifter. I kid you not. It's like, people would talk about like, oh, Candace Owens is a grifter, blah, 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 is a grifter. Like, Christian Walker is a grifter. No, motherfucker. Just Pearly Things is like Hall of Fame. Like, she has her jersey in the rafters of like
Christian
the
Walker
grifting Hall of Fame.
Whole flow too.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, did he really?
He did.
Yeah. He was like all on that Republican Trump thing. And then like he started like appealing to women a lot.
Yeah.
And like doing content like criticizing men. And then now he's getting a little bit more of a following with women. So it was like, I think he was a bit of a grifter too, but I'm not sure. He might have.
Oh no. He is a grifter, but he saw the light of day and he was just like, well, actually, I'm not sure if he saw the light of day as much as he got that, as much as he just not messing with his pops. But either way, he's
got daddy issues, which I think he's even admitted. So like I think he is a bit of a grifter, but I don't think he's as strong as a grifter as everyone.
Nah, it's not like just Pearly things,
I don't think
bro.
I don't know if calling him a grifter is a fair assessment of him.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the new content, to be fair, but I don't know if I'm gonna call him a grifter yet. I haven't seen the new content, and that's the thing. Like when we say the word grifter, like this guy isn't Christian Walker in his like early 20s.
Yeah.
Like your opinions change. Like as life goes on, your opinions can change.
Yeah.
And that I hate the word grifter because it just means like your mind can't change on certain things. Like the way that my mind works is when the facts change, then my mind changed. If something is a fact, then it's like, okay, I can't just have, well, I'm standing on business. It's like that's stupid. That you
standing on
saw
ignorance.
that's not the case. You're standing on ignorance. So my opinion changes when the facts change. It's not me. Like I will be consistent with the facts, and if the facts are this is what it is, then this is what it is.
But I mean, is it because the facts changed, or is it because the money changed? Is it because
two things can be true?
You saw the well was drying up with this thing, and you saw, oh, I could probably make some more money doing this. Why not just switch up the lane and do a little bit of a rebrand? Because we know how fake these influencers can be.
No, like Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin to me is a grifter. He's an actual grifter. Dave Rubin is a grifter. Like if you want to say like the definition of a grifter, I think he is a grifter. Candace Owens, I don't know. Like everyone calls her a grifter, but like I don't remember what her previous stances were on certain things before that.
She was like a liberal, like sort of.
Like Tommy Lauren, I think she's a grifter. I think straight up, she's a grifter. Like I said, your mind can change and all these other things, but like the transition was too quick. Because she, like, I remember like people talking about like she started off as like very, very, very pro Obama, and then like she noticed that any video that she was criticizing Obama, it did very well, and that's when she made the full flip to Trump. So like, I think she's a grifter. I think Dave Rubin is a grifter. Candace Owens, I don't know.
I think Candace Owens at bare minimum believes in what she says. Like, whether you agree with it or not, she at least believes in what she says.
There's some takes where I'm like, do you actually believe this? Or are you just doing this because it's what your audience wants to hear you say? Tommy Lauren,
50-50.
Tommy Lauren, she's just flat out gross. A lot of them white blonde Republican women, like, they say some of the nastiest things. Like
Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly. There was another one. She was like an athlete, a college athlete, and there was a segment on Fox News about like a black Santa that was handicapped, and it was like who is this for? She was like, who is this for? Why would they even make this? Like,
I think I know what you're talking about.
I was like, who is this hurting though? This doesn't hurt anybody. A black Santa that's handicapped, like it's
actually kind of funny.
It's funny, but it's like it's not funny because it's coming from a place where
It's funny because that's what they're upset about. Like if you're
Yeah,
spending a
it's funny 'cause that's
block
what
on
they're
Fox
upset
News
about.
to talk about this, I just imagine like an angry old white guy, like how dare they make Santa black and they make him handicapped. This is what they're like. This is what fires up the base. It's like this is literally some like shady shoals what they're showing at the old people home to get them mad. It's like we used to have times. There used to be a fat old white guy that could barely walk, being our Santas, and now it's a black person that can't even walk. It's like what? This is what we get. This is what they show at Shady Shoals. That's what the content is for. Anything else though?
Outside of that, nah, not really.
All right. Is that all then? We're checking out.
Yeah, I think so. This has been episode 36 of the Flozone podcast.
36 or third?
Yeah, it should be 36.
36? Maybe. Yeah, probably.
I think so.
All right.
We still keeping count.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Greg, got lost.
Should we do like season 2 for next year?
I guess so. We're
season 3.
We're like on the 4th season now.
Yeah, he said season 2. Well, we rebranded.
This is the spinoff show now.
Yeah, it's not the flow. It's just it's just the Flozone now, dude. We rebranded.
Yeah.
Disney would have given us a 6th season, bro. We had to make a new show.
We crowdfunded this shit.
Yeah.
This is the real shit they don't want you to see. We're too real for TV.
Yo, did we ever talk about that?
To talk about what?
The Ned's Declassified thing?
Oh, how
Oh,
how that motherfucker was going everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, that podcast is a little nasty to hear. Yo, that should stay classified, my nigga. It should go back in the CIA vault, my nigga.
That should have been classified information.
I don't even hear about how Mose was doing things no 13-year-old should be doing.
So wait, she was 13?
No, she wasn't 13.
She wasn't 13, but you know, still, she was young as fuck.
She was young as fuck.
Yeah, she was young as fuck.
She still haven't been doing it.
Yeah. Like
But we all
head?
know the box.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. When she said coconut head, I was like...
Like, we knew them people who used to do that. Not saying
I don't know what you're talking about. I grew up in a good area, dude.
Yeah, facts, bro. Man, yeah. What are you talking about, Greg?
Yeah, dude, I was in church a lot of the time.
Facts.
I was like...
This has been...
I wonder... I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Yo, how... All right, so we are the Flozone podcast, episode 36, and you know, we're gonna keep it rocking to the new year, and also we're gonna be even better, and yeah, man, we're too real for TV. Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.